Hi, my name's Phantom Phil and I like talking about petrifying politics. And in this video, I'm going to discuss the latest rumours flying around on the potential date for the general election. Halloween 2024. A cunning trick by the Tories may be to keep voters away from the polling stations. But first, if you'd like to be notified of daily news and politics, please subscribe to the channel. So Halloween already is a significant day in the political calendar. For me, anyway. It was Halloween 2019 that we had our very last no Brexit day. The last time when the UK government asked for and received an extension to the Article 50 process. And so every Halloween since, the ghouls and goblins of Brexit released their souls from the special place in hell to haunt the land. But it seems that the Tories may want to make Halloween a political event once again. There is talk of the general election being on October 31st, 2024. It's feasible. I still say that May would be a better bet for them. Without trying to cover too much old ground, it would allow them to hold the election on the same day as local or mayoral elections. I mean, let's face facts. For every election which now takes place, while the Tories are still in government, there's going to be an anti-Tory protest vote, making it harder for the Conservative mayoral and local candidates to win. Also, May would likely see less obvious damage in the NHS. People aren't so worried about that choice between heating or eating as much. Compared to autumn or winter. If they leave it until next autumn, they risk better weather in the Channel next summer. And the boat crossings going up. They'll have to explain that away. Leaving it until next autumn doesn't on balance seem strategically sound. However, I can see how the politics might lead us to an election next autumn regardless of strategy. And if they're going to hold it next autumn, I can see Halloween working out for them. Why? Well, consider that a lot of parents are likely to be running Halloween events. Not all, by any means. Halloween is not as big a thing in the UK as it is in America, but a lot of families do get involved in some way. And for more casual voters, the ones who will sort of vote, as long as it's not too much of a hassle for them, you can sort of imagine having it on Halloween is a handy little nudge towards them not bothering to vote, for fear of disappointing their kids. As opposed to, say, elderly voters who may be less likely to be involved directly in Halloween at any rate, or would have just gone out and voted in the daytime. Now, this would be something which would impact working parents of the age where they are much more likely to be interested in voting, but also much less likely to be interested in voting Conservative. And of course, for these people, the evening is the best time to go to the polling station. Obviously, committed voters will work around it. There's lots of ways to work around this: postal voting, early morning voting, just getting yourselves to the station before or after the Halloween stuff with the kids. But, I put myself in the shoes of a Tory strategist and I think, so if we have to go for it next autumn, and I have to game the system as best I can, when would be the best day to go to the polls in order to leverage any small advantage at all? I would say yes, Halloween would be the one to go for. You could imagine these parents saying, well, we need to go to the polling station. Obviously, they'll take their kids with them because, you don't leave young kids at home. And they're going, oh, I want to go trick or treating. And I think, oh, yeah, well, we'll have to do the trick or treating. So I can see it. That being said, it won't save them. It would just be a desperate attempt to game the timing as best they can in order to, maybe make a difference in one or two really tight contests. It would still likely turn into a horror show for the Tories rather than for Labour. But there we are. Those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments below. Hope you found the video interesting. If you did, please click the like button. If you'd like to support the channel further, the join button for memberships. And until next time, have a very spooky evening.